Mr. T Knot, and y'all back with topics with T Knot. And man, once again, RIP to Jaydayoungin. I just wanted to bring out some of the details. I gathered. I got to give a shout out to AK-47. If y'all ain't tap in with him. He did break some of the news. The man did his research, so he deserves his credit for sure. So shout out AK-47 for being the first blogger to drop, some of the details that everybody else reporting on. But anyway, so bro, they came up from the backyard. They came up from the backyard. And it's like anybody know these little country towns, the backyards is connected real close. A lot of times they don't even have alleys in between them. They just backyard and backyard. Now it looked like that backyard was fenced in, but it was a main. First off, he was at his aunt's house. It wasn't his parents' house. It was his aunt's house, but his parents was over there, in the south, everybody real close or whatever. So they seen him from the main road, whooped around on the back road, masked up, jumped the fence. Jaydayoungin and his daddy was sitting on the porch. They came around and hit both of them up. Now, his daddy, everybody on his daddy because his daddy, after he got hit, he ran off and left him. Now, I done been shot. I done been in situations where people have been, I done been shot at. I done been in situations seeing people get shot at. It ain't like the movies, bro. Your first thing is survival mode. You gonna take off running. Now, I would have figured his daddy, I don't know exactly how he ran off and left him. They say he ran off and left him and went to the hospital himself first. I don't know about that, but I can see somebody running off, leaving him and then turning around like, oh, my son, or my partner, whoever. But yeah, they say his dad ran off and left him. And Jaydayoungin was, out there bleeding out. They still ain't confirmed. I ain't hear exactly how many times he got hit, but he got hit multiple times. Now, after he get hit, they go to the hospital. His family and allegedly his family had a shootout at the hospital with some of his ops. You know what I'm saying? Or they say they was ops, and supposedly the police made some arrests in it. Now, I can't figure out why they would come back to hit him at the hospital, to make sure he was dead, or they would look for his daddy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it was that important, but it must have been hectic because everybody know shit, going to a hospital is damn near the equivalent of going to the police station to try to do a hit. Everything on camera. So I don't know what was the logic in that thinking. But like I said, they must have been desperate, to get him or make sure he was over with. Or they probably felt like the daddy probably seen who they was. They probably was trying to get to the daddy. But yeah, they had a shootout at the hospital, and the police was like, they made some arrests in it. Now, as far as I know, no suspects for actually killing Jaydayoungin have been made yet. But it was like, this little town, Bogalusa, is surrounded by a bunch of other little towns. So normally, in these little towns, they be like little town beefs. You know what I'm saying? But everybody intermingles. Some people mess with these people. Some people mess with these people in different towns. But 9 times out of 10, just like it be football rivalries or basketball rivalries, these dudes get older, it be little town-to-town rivalries. You know what I'm saying? And they was saying that Jaydayoungin had beef all around them. But this what I be wanting to say. This what I be thinking, like, if it's smoke like that, bro, you gotta move right. You gotta move militant. You got money, whether it's a lot of money like people think or not, your security is top priority. You gotta protect yourself. So if it's smoke, stop. These rappers, anybody gotta stop underestimating people and saying, oh, these niggas hoes, these niggas ain't about that, because in the day society we living in, bro, the only difference in winning and losing It's whoever moved first. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference. So never underestimate the next man when it's smoke like that. Never underestimate them. You know what I'm saying? And then with this new generation, like I said, they getting more savage. You know, they getting more savage. They really don't care about, you know, if somebody else gonna be with you, if what, you know, none of that. They whatever they catch you, they gonna hit you. And they trying to move smart. Like I say, they was masked up. So it's gonna be harder for a conviction unless somebody just telling and they got weapons and, you know, whatever. But man, it's just cold and you know, it's senseless and unfortunate. But at the same time, Jaydayoungin, he knew what kind of smoke he was inviting because, you know, he was making diss songs towards people too. And you know, I'm figuring he know everybody wasn't gonna, you know, go for that because they were saying that he was getting in little shootings and stuff leading up to this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you in the little towns too, man, stop moving around in your car. Stop moving around in your car. Stop trying to be identified. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying trying to be identified, like, but stop moving so flashy where people know, because on top of the issues you got, it's gonna be hate even by your own people, the person next to you. You know what I'm saying? So man, you ain't gotta move like this. So I already know they knew he was there because the car was there. Because they probably had been staking out the house the whole time. They had probably had been spinning the block, just waiting on him to come outside, and they caught him. But like I said, man, it's a loss. People mocking them. You know what I'm saying? They had the little thing going with NBA. They had the little thing going with Julio, Fulio, and whoever else. And it's like people mocking them. They laughing at them. And, you know, that's just how it go. But yeah, man, this Mr. T-Knot, this Tops with T-Knot. Man, y'all like, comment, subscribe, bro. Like, comment, subscribe. I just wanted to bring, you know what I'm saying, my viewers them little details in case y'all don't know. But just give me y'all thoughts on what y'all think about this. Like, what he could have done different, if anything. You know, do y'all feel like his father was wrong, was bogus for running out and leaving him? You know, if he left him and ain't turned around, in my opinion, yeah, he bogus, that's his child. But I can't say that, you know, after when you hear gunshots, your first thing is to move, you know, unless you probably got an infant child or a little baby that's, you know, who hand you holding or something. But when somebody starts shooting, man, you gonna try to get low, you know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all